What up, you guys? Empress of Duality here. For those of you that are new or might not know, my name is Brooke. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Love Vibe Tribe. We are here tonight, for one, with a special announcement. Two, to do live mini readings for you guys. I am a twin flame in union. I'm the divine masculine within my connection, and
Danny is the divine feminine. I am.
from Northern Comfort Tarot.
Amen.
Go check his channel out. And other than that, we're gonna wait just a minute for people to get in here, and then we will get the show on the road. Why'd you move the camera so far over there?
I haven't touched anything.
Then something is different in here. I knew it was.
I didn't touch anything.
Babe,
Not a single thing.
You know that the camera was in the middle because the computer was in the middle. I'm just saying, like it looks weird. Anyways,
I don't know what to say.
I'm gonna share this to my Facebook real quick, you guys. Danny might have something to entertain you while I do so.
Not that much. I know. Today we went to nature, and that's us. And we spent some time really sitting with Spirit and Creator, and I don't know. Like, I think just that healing process of purging in any form that's happening right now is truly acceptable, and we want you guys to know that. Any means that you come across that you feel you either need to be a part of or not be a part of, you need to honor yourself for that. And the choices that you make at this time, there isn't really a choice being asked of any of us. Okay. It's just that we truly hold space for all the souls on this planet as they work through on their journey, on their path. So,
I want to know what the heck is so different in here. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it alone. So we spoke a little bit last live about, some of the things that are currently going on in the world, and anyone that knows me knows that even when I get channeled messages straight from source, I always leave the door open for a higher perspective. I always leave the door open for spirit to guide me deeper and deeper into my own truth. And with that being said, a lot of the messages that we got still stand true and honestly make even more sense now than they did in the beginning. And one of those being, Spirit got me to, just invite you guys to be conscious and aware of the energy that you are plugging into. You guys, whether we are watching something on TV, listening to music. Jesse, you got in this time.
Hey,
welcome, love. Whether you are watching TV, listening to music, talking to a friend, regardless of what you are doing, whatever you are interacting with or that has your attention, your focus, there is an energetic exchange that is happening. There are vibrations that you are tapping into and picking up on. And one of the main, messages that I want to speak on from last time is Spirit was guiding us to just be wary and aware of the energies that we're tapping into. And I understand that message now more than I ever did before. And the reason I feel like that was such an important message that they wanted me to share with you guys is because, a lot of us have been triggered on one way or another with the things that are going on in the world, and we might all have different viewpoints on it. But for example, if you are one of the souls that are very passionate about protesting for George Floyd, Floyd, yes, that's his name. Anyway, why you would need to be careful and conscious with the energy that you're tapping into in the protest is when you are around that big of a group of people, the vibrations that you're surrounded by are going to begin to influence you, right? And for some of us, or for some of them, some of the energy or emotion that fuels their protest can be anger, it can be hatred, it can be, let's just go with anger and hatred, right? So if you dive into that anger and hatred with them, why spirit got is inviting you to be cautious of that is because some of us might not realize the rabbit hole that we are going in, and some of us don't really have the ability to pull ourselves out of the rabbit hole once we're down there. And with that being said, what I'm trying to explain is the hatred or anger, maybe, for example, that you could have been tapping into. If you're not strong enough, or if you're not mentally strong enough, emotionally strong enough, you can really get sucked down into a rabbit hole and into a spiraling darkness, right? And while some of us are strong enough to purge and protest or dive into such a dense energy and still have the ability to pull ourselves out, some of us maybe can't. Some of us harbor a lot of insecurities and anger and hate and wounds, right? So that I just wanted to bring that message up again because it makes more sense to me now than it did then. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Diana, what's up, my beautiful sister Elizabeth? Hello, love. Gina, hey, baby girl, how you doing? Is that everybody? Jesse, I already said hey to you, but hey again, Jesse, cause I love you. Danny and Brooke, so lovely to see you both. Oh, always an honor to see you guys. Yes, Gina, it is working. We in here, okay? Hi, Jesse, Diana. Okay, welcome, you guys. Happy to see you all again. Of course, thank you for always showing up for us, for showing up for yourself to receive your messages from Spirit. For always showing up and supporting us and loving us and helping us hold this sacred and safe space. I say it all the time, but you guys really don't realize just how much light, when we all come together like this, just how much light we hold together. And when we are together like this, it's not only just because I'm a badass, but it's not only just because I'm able to tap into spirit that I get the messages so clearly. I also have to honor you guys because that light that you hold in this space allows us an even clearer in deeper channel to spirit because we just X out the darkness, right? There is no lower vibrational energies or entities that are able to penetrate this sovereign space with you guys. And I love you all. By the way, if you have not, I want to do a couple shout outs real quick. And if I look red, look y'all, I've been in the sun every moment that I can, okay? But Jessica from Whispers of Grace Healing, that is my motherfucking girl, one of my best friends, my soul sister. Go check her out. She offers past life regression. She offers, readings. I think she does Reiki. Does she do Reiki? No, yeah. That's Kara. Kara does Reiki.
Well, Jesse does it too.
Oh, Jessie does it too. Okay, see, this girl got it all going on. Go check her out. Speaking of Kara, right when I say her fucking name, my girl, Kara, The Living Journey is my second shout out for tonight. She is another one of my amazing soul sisters, one of my best friends, motherfucking girl. She is one of the people that I look up to, that I go to when I need to see things from a different perspective. She keeps it real, she keeps it 100, and her name on YouTube is The Living Journey. The capital T, the capital L, and a capital J, The Living Journey. Um, Also, another reason I wanted to shout her out is because she went live last night. She goes live every Monday for live mini readings, just like us. Side note, Jessica from Whispers of Grace Healing goes live every Wednesday night. So throughout the week, you get you get Kara on Mondays, Jessica on Wednesdays, and us on Fridays. But Kara did an amazing channeled message last night from her higher self or spirit. It was beautiful. It was a very different perspective than on the George Floyd situation and the protest and all those kinds of things. It was a very different and uniquely beautiful perspective last night. And if you have not tried my fucking Love Vibe Tribe, if you weren't there last night in the chat, or if you haven't already, I invite you. Oh, jeez, Ella farted. I invite you guys to go check out her live. The window's that way. Her live from last night. You will not regret it. It is fucking beautiful. I'm so proud of her for how well she gave the messages, and just I got chills so many times listening to her, and just so many of the things she said resonated on many different levels for me last night. And not to mention the energetic exchange that comes through when she was doing those messages. Not only did it resonate at that time, but since then I've gotten even more messages and deeper understandings of things.
Jeez, I'm on fire.
I don't know what is going on in this house. It smells like a shit. Like, it literally smells like a turd in here. And Danny's catching himself on fire. And I don't know what's going on in here, you guys. I don't.
And the cat is out.
And the cat is hissing at the dog. Okay.
Cat is out.
I'm gonna need for all of y'all to calm the fuck down. Okay?
Okay. I got a channeled message when I was in the tub, and it kind of filled itself in right now. I don't know if you want to hear it or not.
Yeah, sure. I just want to finish my shout outs real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I have, and I think one of my last shout outs, no, I have a couple. My next shout out is Ramblin' Mike from Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. If you've found my channel, you probably already know Ramblin' Mike, because he's like a fucking superstar in the tarot world. Okay, Ramblin' Mike, I love you. Dear brother, I love you. And, Mike's friend, do you know the name of her channel?
Jen's TV.
Yes, Jen's TV. Oh, she is such a gentle and sweet, beautiful fucking soul. I love her messages. I think she goes live almost every day. That girl works hard.
Thank you for your shout outs too, Jen. We love you so much.
Thank you. I love you, beautiful sister. And I think that's it for now. If you'd like to go ahead, baby.
So this New Earth thing has been coming up quite a bit. Through the people we've watched on our coach, her talking about not New Earth anything, but the scriptures that she brought out the other day really kind of hit home, and then this New Earth message started coming out. Old templates are falling away right now.
Christina,
great awakenings are happening in this second wave this year. So first was Corona, now it's injustice. All these things that will not be tolerated in the New Earth are falling away. And as we're moving into the New Earth, Bernadette brought this up. It's a scripture that goes back from the Old Testament, where when Sodom and Gomorrah were happening, Lot was saved by the angels. They came and they said, "We need to go. It's time. This place is going to fall." And as they were leaving, the angel said, "Do not look back on the suffering of those in Sodom, because it's not your place." And Sodom's wife looked back, and she turned into a pillar of salt. You know, she really, how this speaks to what's happening right now is holding our vibration. If you can hold your vibration, is all that's being asked. As the old earth crumbles, it's even easier. It's essential to hold your vibration if you cannot raise it. For those who are early in your journey, there is no need to act at this time. Those who are able to work at a higher dimensional level, that hold a higher vibration, we have got this, and there's no need to rise or fight. We've got you. So if you're new on your journey and you see this injustice, right, and you really feel the need to act, we're not holding you back at all. Go where your heart's leading you, but really pay attention to your energetic vibration. And they're saying just stay where you are in your energetic vibration, and make sure you hold that steadfast, because this can send you down the rabbit hole, like yes. Brooke was saying. This can turn you into a bitter pillar of salt. It can. And that's not going to help anyone. And you won't even, sometimes you won't even know that it's other people's energy influencing your energy, because most of the time when someone's energy influences us, it comes in as a thought of our own. It comes in as a story that we've told ourselves. It comes in as an emotion that we're willing to accept, right? Comes in like a thief in the night. You don't even know it's there, and then it starts so subtle, and then it slowly tears away at you until you're a mess, and you don't know what to do, and you don't know how to act, and you don't know what to say, and you don't know. They're just saying, Spirit's saying, if you're not there, don't be obliged to do. And it's just like when you were growing up and you're a kid, right? You make these friends, and you have that one group of friends that it's a bad influence, right? A negative influence. And you hang out with them anyways because you're like, oh no, I'm good. I make my own decisions, and I don't, listen to other people's influences or whatever. And then the more you hang out with them, the more you're slowly turning into the vibration that they hold together. And the more you're slowly dipping into the thoughts that they dip into, the emotions that they feel, the actions that they take, right? So their final message was just stay steadfast in unconditional love. Protect your inner energy, and those that are of higher vibration or in higher dimensions will take care of all. Right. So we both touched on that message from last live a little bit. And the next message that I have for, what's currently going on in the world is, for one, know your truth. If you're one that is easily influenced by external people or your friends or the people that you're around. If you're a healer. If you're supposed to be a warrior, right? So basically what I'm saying is we all have different agendas. We all have different missions. That's a better word. We all have different missions right now, you guys. Sometimes when we think about missions or life purpose, we think that it's from the beginning of our life to our end. Sometimes our mission and life purpose changes throughout what's going on in the world. And some of us are meant to be in the midst of the darkness in the 3D protesting. Some of us are, meant to dive deeper into the density to transmute some of it for the collective. Some of us are meant to get on here and just hold a positive and high vibrational space for people to come and, get out of the darker energies for a little bit. Some of us are meant to write. Some of us are meant to sing. Some of us are meant to, fill in the blank, right? So, Spirit just wants you all to know that just because maybe you're not doing the same things that your friends are doing or that your tribe is doing, that it's okay, that you're not meant to. You are you. I'm Brooke and he is Danny. And just because I even do something doesn't mean Danny has to do it, right? So, stay away from guilt and shame. Hold your vibration.
Right.
Step
And
fast.
the last part to my message is Spirit wants you to know, for one, we all don't have the same mission. And because we all have different missions, it is essential, you guys, that we play our role. If, to fight this battle, let's say, God needed 100,000 warriors and 100,000 healers needed. We have to have this many warriors to succeed. Without you stepping into that divine role, the battle is lost. So, just be true to who you are. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Even if you have to be the black sheep among your friends, family, or tribe members, that's okay. And if someone within your friends, family, or tribe members can't accept you as so, then they weren't probably someone that you needed to be around anyways. Okay? I hope that y'all enjoyed those messages. And I fucking love you guys. Now let me see what's going on in the chat. Hey Lou, what's up? My handsome soul brother. Who else we got up in here? Christina Maria. I don't think I said hello to you. Hi, love. Mike, you are so welcome. Thank you for being here with us. I saw Kara say, was it Kara? He likes to lurk. She called you out, Mike, and that's so true. Mike be in the chat for like an hour, or he'll comment in the beginning, right? And then we'll be like an hour in and he'll comment again. I'm like, dude, you've been here this whole time. Like, anyway.
He was the last comment on the last live. So.
Right? Diana, hello, my beautiful soul sister. Oh my God, I enjoyed our talk so much earlier. Oh, just the energy that we got to hold in that space together was beautiful, and thank you for calling me. Hi, Erin. What's up, sister? How are you doing? Let's see. Did I get everybody? I've been crying for a week and don't even know what the hell is going on. Elizabeth, you might be one of those souls, one of the light workers that instead of going into battle, you transmute the collective energy through tears, through crying. I've had my moments this week too, y'all. Trust me. I was crying in the last live, actually. So y'all already know. Look, I be getting emotional. I'm a very very sensitive soul. I might be a badass Scorpio, but that don't mean that I don't cry. That's for sure. We do have one person on the list already tonight. So if you would like to get on the list, click the link, drop the love donation, and we will write you down on the list to be on the list. Elizabeth, maybe one thing I've noticed is if you want to protest, maybe, and you want to make sure, it's more on the peaceful side, maybe stay in the protest during the day, which I know a lot of places have curfews now, so that might not even really work. But I was going to say, it's been pretty peaceful during the day, and maybe sometimes at night getting a little different. But also, Elizabeth, activate your command mechanism and tell spirit, I feel called to join in a protest. I feel called to have my voice heard and to make my stand in the 3D in a protest. And I need you to clear out that path for me before I go. Tell them to clear that path for you. Tell them to secure that everything remains peaceful during your presence and time there. And then after you ask for that, be willing to take the leap of faith of what you have asked for and know that it will manifest on the other side, okay? I haven't yet been able to attend one, having a 4-year-old. He can't go protest, Kira? I know I saw some kids earlier on a video. Somebody was live on Facebook, but I mean, I understand. It's gotta be difficult, and probably wouldn't be able to fully, embody your energy with him there. So I understand that. Using the tool God and Spirit gave me the right way for the biggest good. Beautiful. Hey, Michelle. What's up, love? Thank you for joining us. Diana's in New York. Can't stay but want to send my love. Yes, Michelle. Thank you for stopping by. We love you. Aaron, I think I said hey to you, but good morning again. I forget that it's morning time where you are. So let's see. Anything else? Bye, Michelle. Hey, Christine. What's up, love?
Brittany.
Gotta throw a bra on and shoes. Love it. Okay, I'm trying to get to the end of the chat. Thanks, Mike. Okay. We'll be keeping the vibes motherfucking high, okay? Alright. I think I finally got to the end. Hey, Brittany, what's up, love? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, she just said the same thing. The feeling's mutual. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. We are seeing a lot of the same stuff. Aaron, is cold there? Oh my god, it was so hot and nice and toasty outside today. If y'all can't tell, I got
some collar.
I got some like my whole neck, y'all. I put some makeup on it, but I had a red neck, and I wasn't about to come up here looking like a redneck, okay? Y'all feel me? Baby, why are you so quiet tonight?
Oh, I'm just waiting for you to do what you do on your channel. We do have a special announcement that I'll let Brooke.
Oh shit, I completely forgot about special announcement.
Yeah, she totally forgot.
I think you could do the special announcement, actually.
Well, the mentorship is underway. We've started scheduling, or playing with the schedules to get everybody on board, kind of thing. We do have one spot opened up that's left, and we're opening up to you guys. If maybe one. Maybe two. It just depends. It depends. Okay. Well, we got a spot opened up. If you guys are interested in any information regarding the mentorship, you can get a hold of us through email, empressofduality@gmail.com, and say yes, I'm interested. I would like more information regarding that, and put in the subtitle or the subject line, mentorship. I think that'd be good enough. With that too, we have 5 souls already, so we want to congratulate you guys for stepping up in your journey, and and making that investment into how and what is needed to move forward into abundance, into mission, into the your weighted fate, right? So we absolutely love all of those souls that have joined up, and we've sent out a few emails. We have something special for you guys for the full moon as well, coming up on Friday. So make sure you check out your emails. We might be sending that out tonight.
We're also gonna start, just because it's now that we kind of got the group together. We're just gonna start a group on like WhatsApp, or if that works for you guys. I feel like everyone has that. If not, or if that's an issue,
yeah,
maybe just let me know.
I'm playing with platforms right now. If you guys have ideas, we'll put that in the email as well, like where we can share documents and stuff with you guys. Just make it more inclusive and all in one place. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah,
we could just do a Facebook group. That way, when we record the group coaching, live coaching,
close.
If anyone can't be there,
you can rewatch, kind of thing. But yeah, that's things that are running through our minds, and there's going to be a full moon ceremony that we're gonna due for you guys on Friday. So.
I had to let Elle outside to pee. She wanted to go before we got on here, and I didn't let her. So I had to let her back in.
So all kinds of good stuff. All kinds of good stuff. Just,
And by the way, I don't know if Danny said, but thank you to every single one of you guys that, you know, trust us enough to be a part of this mentorship program. Y'all are going to be our first when it comes to the mentorship program. Yeah, the sky's pink.
And to see the clouds, there's like white tops.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
But thank you guys for your support, for your trust, for your love. I am so fucking excited, you guys. I've just had all sorts of ideas and stuff coming in, and I can't freaking wait. Okay, I can't wait
to start this show.
Yes, this is what I was fucking born to do, you guys. And it just feels so good to be able to do something to have my dreams come true, y'all. You know, I remember just a year or two ago, I didn't think my dreams were going to come true. I didn't think I was anything special. I didn't think I had gifts, or I didn't know how to fucking access them if I did have any gifts. I remember a few years back, I was even, you know, I was in my own dwellings, but all of you pretty much know that I have natural blonde highlights in my hair. And if you didn't, now you know. But I have natural blonde highlights in my hair, and I remember, like, I always thought that it had to have meant something, you know? It's just, it couldn't have been a coincidence, like, and I just always wanted to know why I had natural blonde highlights in my hair. And I remember a few years ago, I was just, like, thinking about how I had the natural blonde highlights and how I used to think I was special, but really I ain't nothing special, and da-da-da-da. I was beating myself up, you know what I mean? And now I know why I have blonde highlights, because I'm a motherfucking light worker. Like, literally God was like, if she don't figure it out by this, this, and this, like, maybe she'll at least figure it out. Like, why else do you think you got blonde highlights, girl? Come on now.
Pass the ladder.
Because I am light, you guys. I am love, you guys. And that actually just reminds me of something that Kara said to me earlier, and I wish I knew if she was in here because I want her to hear this, but I commented on her video from last night with the timestamps, and she responded and she said, "Thank you for being my divine light." What was it? Thank you for being my divine light to my divine darkness. Thank you for being the divine light to my divine darkness. And it was just, really touched my heart, my soul, made me feel so good. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but okay. So, first on the list tonight, you guys, is Gina Marie.
Gina.
To the front, Gina. To the front of the class.
What is your question?
Kimberly. Hello, beautiful sister. Oh, so good to have you here.
And Christine Bell, we love you, girl. You and Mike in the chat. What?
Hell yeah, light workers have special traits, Christine. Yes, girl. Chrissy, what's up, love? Good to see you. Thank you for being here with us. Brooke and Danny, I know you're going to put together an incredible mentorship. Thank you, Lou.
Working hard.
Thank you, Christine. So my hair looks healthy. Thank you. Ella's scratching at the door.
Ripping the door up. I can go get it.
Nope, I got it.
All right. So, are we gonna do? We gonna do a collective rating?
Oh yeah, yeah. My bad, Gina. Go back to your desk, Gina. It's not time for you. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
Let's see what the Ascended Masters have to say. Persistence with love. What do the Ascended Masters have to say at this time? Oh, there goes YouTube. I can't see anybody's comments. I can't see anything right now. It's a white screen of death. I wish I could show you that screen because it drives me nuts, but is what it is. Let's see, one more card from the Ascended Masters. Then we'll move to the tarot deck, you guys. Moving to tarot. What? Can we get one more card? Yes, right. So the message I got that's coming out, and I've been saying, should I say that or not? But with COVID-19, we were in a divine feminine energy of nurturing, of holding space, of dusting off and allowing that nurturing to happen within kind of like a family atmosphere. The world is standing together, and in the throughout the happenings that have taken place with regards to the loss of life in the United States, we've stepped into a more divine masculine energy of
Good night, Elizabeth.
Of throat activation, speaking, doing, taking, making justice, or like demanding justice to be had, right? But it's a more of a divine masculine energy. So this duality has been taking place this year, and it was what's her name? Chris and who? Sherry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Sherry that made mention to
Veil?
that, and it really, Beyond the Veil, it really hit home for me in the whole New Earth teaching, and I've been getting these little tidbits of information, and with mother, wife, sister, daughter, persistence, and right. Throughout the rest of 2020, we're going to see similar things coming at us that are not only going to test to see if we can hold our vibration or continue to rise, but it's also a place where we get to shine through holding space, being persistent in showing people back to unconditional love and showing what unconditional love looks like in these times, right? There are so many that are being called in different directions on how to speak out or take action, but not everybody knows how. So they do so however they feel comfortable. So or at whatever level their vibration is at. So there is no good, bad, right, or wrong in whatever actions or what you speak. But what? Yeah. But what needs to take place is holding space for each other's paths that we're on, and ensuring that that space is created and held for however these people or these souls are exercising their right to do whatever they feel that they need to do to feel that their inner child, that inner voice, is being heard. So holding space at this time, being the mother, being the divine feminine and the divine masculine, whichever you feel called to do, honoring that space.
So one thing that I just heard, one thing I just heard that I guess Spirit wants me to share with you guys is to release your judgment. Release being judgmental of others and how they choose to show up or not show up. And actually what I really heard from Spirit is just because you do not agree with something does not mean that you have to judge it. Does not mean that you have to label it as good, bad, right, wrong, or better or worse. Okay? And I want to say that one more time. Just because you do not agree with something, you do not have to judge it. It doesn't mean that you have to place a judgment upon it. And by doing so, by releasing your control, by releasing your judgments, you leave a space open to see things from a different perspective. And that's one thing that I'm really proud of myself for doing during this last week, is because I was willing to because because I was willing to disagree but not judge. I was willing to disagree with certain things, certain people, and the way they showed up or didn't show up, or things that they said or didn't say. Because I was willing to disagree without judgment, Spirit gave me the most beautiful gift, and it was the ability to put myself in other people's shoes, to allow for a higher perspective on everything going on to come through. Because if I would have placed a judgment upon it, then I would have placed a filter over my line of sight, over my vision, over what I see and how I perceive the world. So, I think that is a beautiful fucking message, you guys. And I can't tell you all of the different downloads that I was able to receive, all of the different perspectives, all of the different ways that I was able to see myself and my own judgments from the past, or my own conditioning from the past, or my own filter from the past, because I was willing to disagree without judgment. I was willing to disagree and still fucking love, right? And I always, even when I find my truth, you guys, every time I, get those intuitive hits, or I get a download, or something's reflected back to me and I just know it to be true, I always leave the door open for Spirit to give me a higher perspective, for Spirit to guide me deeper and deeper into my truth. Because every time you reach a truth, it's a half truth, right? Because we are infinite, immortal, spiritual beings, you guys. And there's just always a deeper understanding, a deeper truth to be held and to be found. So I invite you guys to, you can even say it out loud. I do not fucking agree with that, but I don't judge them, but I love them. But I understand, or maybe I don't understand. Sometimes it takes being honest, you guys. Being honest with yourself and saying, this is what helped me. I saw some people in my tribe take a completely different approach, and I could not understand where they were coming from, but I didn't judge them. And because I loved them so much, and Spirit knew that I loved them so much, that I would not allow myself to judge them. But I had to be honest with myself. I had to have a conversation with myself and say, Brooke, what is it that you are not understanding? What is it that is triggering you about what they said? What is it that's triggering you about da-da-da-da-da? And I had to be honest with myself. And, Danny and I had conversations where a space of, vulnerability and being honest and intimate with how we view things. We brought those things to the surface. And, yeah. That's all I got for right now. I feel like you had something to say.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I got the 9 of Wands in reverse, right? That's anxieties and fears. That is boundaries that you've put up in place that need to come down. In the reverse, it's the ability to tear away at those woundings, right? That have put those boundaries in place and really look at them. With the Justice card in reverse, I was like really pondering with Spirit on this card. Like, why is Justice in reverse? There is injustice taking place right now. That's why Justice is in reverse. Everything is up in the air.
What appears to be injustice.
Yeah, there is.
Because everything always happens for a reason and for our highest good, right?
It's the search for, right? The new. If you look in this card, if I still have to place this, but in her hand is a poultice. Is that what it's called? A poultice? It's like a bag filled with like whatever to lay curses or whatever.
A poultice? Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, so she has it in her hand and it's burning her hand right down to the bone, and like she's bleeding from the wrist down. with a skill, yeah, I've never really taken a look at this, right? But you can have that burning hatred or that burning desire to react, to do something because something needs to be done, but it's only eating away at you, right? This is only eating away at you. The action that needs to be taken with the Hermit card here is in between the Hermit card is the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, is, holding that vibration, holding that space, holding that ability to see clearly. And I had the King of Swords there as well. But to sit on your throne and say, okay, I'm in charge of all my thoughts, all of my actions. That's the one thing that I have, right? I can say, okay, well, this thing that I'm thinking does not serve me. I do not. I smite it and I push it out of my vibration because I don't need to see this right now. Or maybe you do need to see this right now. Maybe you need to sit with it. But whatever you're going to do with it, you're always, just like Brooke was doing, you're always trying to seek why it's here and what it's going to teach you. And that's what's truly the work, is being conscious in every situation and allowing yourself to see what your body, what your thoughts, what your emotions are trying to tell you. These are hints from spirit, guidance from spirit on how to move forward. That light in the Hermit's hand, that's not only guiding his path, but others' path as well. You can be that light in the darkness that guides. And that inner light within guides you first and then can guide others as well. That inner light is unconditional love, wanting to peek out and bring messages to those that truly need to hear what you have to say. But you don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to speak those things. Don't be afraid to honor yourself. But ensure that your vibration is held yet again. Don't give in to temptation, bottom of the deck, Devil card in reverse. Don't think that all these towers are happening to you. They're happening for you with the Four of Cups in reverse. That's really in the tarot, what is that, Rider-Waite-Smith. No, I'm not taking that cup that the Creator has to offer me. In this deck, the Spellcaster's deck, he's meditating on what's before him, right? And allowing for his higher self to show him, to guide him on what path to take, on which choices are available to him, and then taking the choice that he resonates with, right? And that's all that's being asked at this time. You don't have to do or say anything. Be still and know
Hi, Jennifer.
that not only I am God, but you are a part of me as well. And all this is playing out for through a divine master plan. We don't have to know why it's taking place. All we have to do is trust that spirit has a plan, and you are the light for yourself, and the love within will guide others.
Okay, so I'm going to keep the collective message kind of short because I feel like the main messages that Spirit wanted to come out for a general message have already came out. Current energy is, and new start is coming. Expect powerful change, okay? And fucking throat.
Chakra.
Observer is the clarifier under a new start is coming and expect powerful change. Learn to be the observer of your reality, of your external reality as well as your internal reality. Learn to be the observer. And again, that reminded me of the message that I got earlier. Just because I was willing to disagree without judgment, I was able to see things from a different perspective because I was willing to disagree without judging other people or judging other people's perspectives or the way they were showing up or this, that, and the other. Because I was willing to disagree without judgment, I was able to disagree without placing a filter over my line of sight, over my vision, right? Because if I would have judged it, then that would have been that filter and that's all I would have been able to see. But because I didn't judge it, there was a space open for the higher perspective that I seek to come through. So that's another part of being an observer as well, not being so quick to throw a label onto something, good, bad, right, wrong, not, and for the current energy, it is observer and then refocus in the reverse. So I usually read this card a completely different way, but tonight I'm feeling it as, instead of refocusing right now, I think we need to actually get into the present moment and see what the fuck is before us. See what is happening before us. Stop running away or refocusing our line of sight or, what's happening in the world because we're not willing to look at it, because we're not willing to accept it, because we're afraid of it, because we've judged it as good, bad, right, wrong. So right now, for the current energy and the message that is coming through is to be the observer of your external and internal world. Focus on what spirit is putting before you and pay attention. Pay attention to what is going on around you and within you. Influencing energy. The answers that we need are coming, y'all. The answers that you need are coming.
Sometimes the greatest space that we can hold is space for ourselves, right?
The answers you need are coming. The answers that we need are coming, okay? And then clarified by believe in the impossible. So some of you might be saying, there's no way in hell, fill in the blank. There's no way that this is going to happen. There's no way that this is going to happen. There's no way that I'm going to be able to find a job. There's no way that I'm going to be able to find a job that's fulfilling to me. There's no way in hell that this relationship that fell apart is going to come together. Believe in the impossible, and whatever you need understanding on, know that it is coming in divine timing. And then we got the contemplation card in the reverse with the refocus in the reverse. There's no need for us to contemplate. There's no need for us to refocus, to not look at something. I feel like right now, instead of sometimes we needed to really sit in isolation mode and be the hermit, but not right now. That's not what Spirit's asking of us. And whether that be a warrior, a healer, the person that just keeps the vibe high, creates a positive atmosphere, person that writes, whatever it may be, right? It is time for us. We've been preparing for this. I remember a few weeks ago, I did a collective reading for everybody in the chat, and Spirit called us out and said that now is the time that we've all been preparing for. Now is the time for us to step up and really get to experience our own divinity. But we can't do that if we don't step out of our comfort zone. We can't do that if we're constantly looking away, And then the binding energy to the current person or situation is, what do you need to release? Have faith in your dreams. Divine timing in the reverse, and healing. Patience, you guys. Remember to remain patient. Remember to remain humble. And remember to remain grateful, okay? Just to sum this up, what do you need to release? They're reminding me that there is a full moon on the 5th. I don't know what day that is. Friday, right?
3:30 Eastern time.
There is a full moon this weekend, you guys. And even for the people in the chat, I have many times giving y'all tools for you to harness, tools for you to harness during this full moon, ways to harness the full moon's energy so that you can release what is not serving you and finally be allowed to experience the blessings and what you have called forth into your life, okay? So don't forget about that full moon this Friday. I don't think we're going to be going live. We might, if the people for the mentorship, if Friday isn't a good time for us to have and I really have a really great idea for us, but if we can't get it together by this Friday, that's okay. And we'll just go live and do it. But don't forget about the full moon. Have faith in your dreams. And divine timing in the reverse with the healing card. Listen, y'all. Sometimes healing looks nasty. Sometimes healing looks dark. You know how, like, you get a bruise on your arm, and like as time goes on, it goes from like black to purple to blue to like green and yellow, and it's just ugly and hideous, and then it finally subsides, right? Sometimes that's what healing looks like, okay? And I'm hearing the message again. Just because you disagree with something does not mean that you must judge it. So observe yourself when you're beginning to judge someone else. Observe yourself when you're being triggered by what someone else has said, doing, or not doing, right? And just be willing to leave that space open for Spirit to guide you deeper and deeper into the truth, for Spirit to send you people to give you the different perspectives or understandings that you have been looking for, okay? And I'm gonna on the collective message just because it's already 10 o'clock and what the fuck have we been doing? But anyways, Kira, I'm glad you're back, honey. You missed a few messages while you were gone, but one, I was talking about you, and I just wanted to make sure that you heard this.
So Gina, you can get your question ready to paste. I got this message. Can I just lay it out?
Sure. Fuck what I was saying. Go ahead, Danny.
Fuck what she was saying. God is speaking here. Moses didn't have a roadmap or a timeline. He went off and oh man. He went off the cuff, and sometimes God made him wait. Sometimes Moses freaked out after his patience ran thin. And things had to take place in divine timing. Meanwhile, people rose up and built fucking idols and erected and started freaking out and like, how come we're not being fed and all this stuff, until things came to Moses, that burning bush, and he wrote those things down in stone. But these were the laws that had to take place, right? These things all had to take place in order for these to happen. Then, Moses gets to the fucking Red Sea, thinking that like I'm being blindly led by a spirit. I don't know why we're going to a big ass fucking sea when we got people on our ass, that are ready to fucking kill us. But he went, and he brought those that are willing to follow to come. And then when they got there, God parted the sea. We don't have to know what's coming. We just have to trust. Okay? And this has been throughout the ages. We just got to trust, man. We just got to trust. I don't know whose message that's for or whatever, but that came out, and I really thought that was beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Because I don't even really know much about all I learned in the Bible, but back in the day, but that's a beautiful message.
Beautiful, thank you.
Yeah.
Kira, I want to speak to your comment. I'm still judging, but I know that I am at least. But it's a part of learning. One thing that I noticed was for me, it's not necessarily that I was judging in that moment. I was conditioned to see a certain way in that moment. So it's not so much that you're judging right now in this moment, it's just your conditioning playing out. I don't think it's so much that you're judging other people or judging the things that are happening or judging how someone is showing up or how someone isn't showing up. I think it's more so your conditioning manifesting itself, right? And at least that's what popped into my head when I read your comment, and I've never thought about it that way at all. So I felt like it was a channeled message for you and for everyone else. But it's not so much that we're judging in this moment, it's just we are conditioned in this moment to see things a certain way, to hear things a certain way, to perceive situations a certain way. Okay, but yeah, I thought that was beautiful, so thank you for that, Spirit. Okay. And what is that? What?
It's Eight of Wands or Nine of Wands. It's releasing those conditions.
It's kind of hard to see it.
I know.
When you do it. No, I'm saying when you do it backwards, it's like impossible to see it.
Oh, yeah.
But if you at least hold it the right way.
I gotta fix that camera. Get it out of there.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
Get it out of there.
That is so aggravating. But I don't know how else you would do it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. Hi, Rachel. What's up, love? Haven't seen you in a while. Alright, Gina. You're up, honey. And the list is open, you guys. If anyone else would like to get on the list tonight. Do you know where my vape is?
Yeah, I brought it. It's right beside you.
Oh, thanks.
What I do. Hey, Chrissy, what's up, love?
Of course, you're welcome, love. We got y'all. We got you. We kind of like to go live twice because if we only go live on Fridays, then that means, because you know we switch. 1 week is me on my channel, the next week is Danny's. But if we only go live once a week, then that means someone's channel is going for like a while. Like 2 weeks.
Wow.
Without a live, you know? So if we can go live twice a week. It just kind of...
Oops. Moving forward, what to do next. Oops.
Okay. Messages for Gina, please, Spirit. Connecting to Gina's energy. Spirit, I ask that you show me what I need to see to be able to give messages of love, healing, and the utmost clarity to Gina at this time. Gina, this is probably going to sound weird, but for whatever reason, when I tapped into your energy, the emotion that I felt when I tapped into your energy was actually peace. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know, because I also heard you say, like, how in the fuck am I supposed to feel peaceful with everything that's going on right now, right? And everything that you're personally dealing with. But I feel like Spirit wants to ensure you that peace will happen. It will take place. You will find peace. You will be successful. You will be victorious, okay? But right now is a time period of learning for you. A time period of... What I just heard is they deliberately, Gina, took you out of your comfort zone. The comfort zone that you created with people, places, and things. They deliberately yanked you out of that comfort zone so that they could finally get you into alignment with what you've asked for. Because the current person, places... It feels like a person. The current person or situation that you're dealing with, or the current person that you were interacting with, was never, or okay, I'm gonna just keep it real. To me, it feels like what they're saying is the current person that you were involved with was never going to be able, not in this moment right now, Gina, okay? When I say never, I don't mean ever, 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 whenever in a day. But in this moment in time, and for a while, this person was never going to be able to show up right for you. This person is never going to be able to give you what it is that you truly deserve. And they're telling me that there's some acceptance that needs to take place because everything that has happened recently in your life has really truly happened for your highest good. And if you could just accept that and embrace it, the peace will come a lot sooner than later. Okay. Oh, Ella farted again. Jesus, Ella, what in the world? You stink. Oh my God, I can taste it. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I'm telling y'all, it literally smells like rotten ass eggs in this room right now. Oh my God. That was bad, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm saging. I'm saging it out. Saging the demons out.
Okay.
Be gone.
Gina, and the messages that just came through for you were channeled, meaning my higher self speaking to your higher self that knows all that is possible in your life, that knows the truth, that has a deeper understanding and the higher perspective of what's going on in your life. And they're direct messages from spirit just for you right now. And that wasn't just me talking, just saying my own perspective. I just wanted you to know that that was straight from your higher self to mine. Okay?
Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. You know that's the Divine Masculine card in tarot, in the whole twin game. But also at the bottom of the deck leads you out, right? You have heartbreak. You've got three of swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, the Devil card, Temperance in reverse, and then the Magician. All right.
Can I just show her
Go
this?
ahead.
Let me show you the first card, Gina. I can't make this shit up that popped out for you. What's that say?
I don't know.
Release your ex. Y'all heard how many times I shuffled these motherfucking cards and I split them, and your current energy is release your ex. Free yourself. Go ahead, baby. And deception. He was lying to you. He was lying. That's what I heard.
Lying to himself.
Mm-hmm.
And there could be just that breaking point where he couldn't lie to himself anymore.
And I know this was not your question, but Spirit always, gives us the messages that need to be heard right now.
What have you been calling in? Because now is the time that it has come. The time has come. You can't start something anew. You can't have both, right? And that prayer that you've been praying, that you've been putting out for this divine partner to come in is taking place. So you can't have both. And yeah, it may hurt, but that's just a perception of yours. You can say, okay, you know what? This is for my higher good. I've been calling this in. This is going to take place. And because this is what I wanted, this needs to be offered up and released. And this relationship had to end for the new to be birthed. So looking at the perception of things, I'd take a deep breath right now and get ready to release. And even with the full moon coming up, great opportunity to release all this pain and stuff, which it's good to feel because you've gone through it so many times that this could be the final release before the divine comes into your life and you start your new life, the life that you've been asking for so long to take place. The Hermit card, the Page of Wands, and I'm guessing this is the Devil. What's the 13? Yeah, that's the Devil, right? Death. That's the Death card, right? 13? 13 is death. So this transition is taking place for your greatest good. You can, this in this card here, and Mike's probably going, "Why is he using that deck? Oh my God, there he goes again." But this person is wallowing, right, and just like so afraid of what's happening that they're hiding in the shadows, and they're just, sometimes you need to do that to see what's before you. Walking on thin ice, this Page of Wands is up on stilts, trying to tread on ice, which is easier than treading water. But it's all in the skill of how you work through what is coming at you, not reacting, not overreacting, taking deep breaths, calming yourself, and saying, this is I've been asking for this. I've been asking for this divine partnership, this divine connection to come in. And maybe I may have thought that this was this person that left, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe this divine connection that I've been asking for is someone absolutely new, or maybe it's a counterpart that you have held close, but you didn't realize that this is who that was. But nonetheless, you need to release with the Four of Pentacles here. You need to release all the ideas, the labels, the things that you've held on to so tightly, because that's only going to keep you burning, baby. That's only going to keep you burning. You need to dump that cup out, Queen of Cups in reverse. Dump that cup out, because that was not going anywhere where you're going now. And all those things that do not serve us will fall away, must fall away to usher in the new, right? Three of Pentacles, new contracts are coming in. This contract is due, and that's what you're moving into. So I'd be standing strong, because you've been manifesting this for quite some time. And it does take some heartbreak and some tears shed and some crazy nights, and but there is the Three of Cups at the end of the path. There is celebration to be had. There are things coming to you. And then with this Emperor card, man, at the bottom of the deck, dude, and strength underneath the Emperor card.
I can't make this shit up.
Have strength. Stand steadfast.
Oh, did you answer her question?
What one was that?
The question while we pulled cards.
Yeah, it was just general.
What she needs to do moving forward. I was just wondering. I was like listening, but I was also like talking to spirit.
Yeah, it's just moving forward is trust. Wipe your tears. Sit up. See what's before you. Everything that I just spoke is happening. You've been calling it in for how long, Gina?
Okay.
So it's here.
All right, Gina, baby. If you would, I would like to connect you to an openness. Okay? To an openness. To a space of just hearing me out, okay? Hearing me in spirit out right now. Sometimes it's hard to give these messages, but no matter where, why, when, what, how, who, when God calls on me, I'm always gonna jump. Some may even call me the fool, but I'm taking the leap of faith, and I fucking love you, Gina. I fucking love you, and I'm always going to be 100% honest and authentic with you, just like I said in the message I sent to you last night on Facebook. Honesty, as long as we have honesty and love, we got it all, baby, right? So, Gina, your current energy, and I would like to clarify these for sure. She got like a full-blown reading. I don't know if you wanted to get anything else while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'll just go with
current energy is release your ex, clarified by, can't make shit up, shadow work and purge. Okay, Gina? You're in the middle of some shadow work right now. You're in the middle of some darker energy. Just because I say dark does not make it bad, does not make it painful, does not make it, you know what I mean, evil. Just because I say shadow, just because I say dark, does not imply that it is bad or evil or wrong. But Your current energy is shadow work and purge. Right now, you are being called, honey, to do some shadow work. I'm hearing deep shadow work that it might be difficult. It's not always easy to do our shadow work. And sometimes we need, and it is absolutely essential for us to reach out for the people that we trust for a higher perspective, because our ego will not allow us to see what is in that shadow, because our ego wants to keep it there, because our ego tells us that if it is there, then we are safe. But that's not always the case, okay? So you are in the middle and you are being called right now to do some shadow work and to purge, to release, especially when it comes to emotions, okay? Your influence and energy, the energy that is currently influencing you from the divine at this time, is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time to take back control of Gina, because the way I feel connected to your person is I feel controlled. I feel emotionally manipulated. I feel a heaviness in my heart. I feel like you were a bit of a pushover in this relationship, Gina. You allowed this person, because you loved them so much. You allowed them to walk all over you at times. You allowed them to pull your strings and emotionally manipulate you into doing what they wanted you to do. And I know that you felt like this person. Okay, so that I'll come back to your influencing energy, okay? But I want to go ahead and get into the energy that is binding you. So meaning the energetic flow between you and this person, from you to them and them to you to them and them to you. The energy that was flowing between that energetic cord was not always, but the foundation that it was built on was a foundation of deception. It was a foundation of half-truths. It was a foundation of manipulation. It was a foundation of lies sometimes. Straight up lies to your face is what I'm hearing. A straight up lie to your face sometimes. It's like sometimes this person lied. They're telling me like sometimes this person lied and then didn't even have the decency to try to like hide it from you. Like because they knew that they could emotionally manipulate you into doing what they wanted you to do because you loved them so much. But now it's to the point in your shadow work, Gina, where first off, the first thing you have to do to get into this shadow work, Kara said it beautifully last night. The first step to healing is feeling. When we start to feel our emotions, first we have to accept them, right? So that we allow ourselves to feel them. When we start to feel our emotions, we start the healing process. And that's what you're being asked to do. So your question was, what are my steps moving forward? What is the guidance moving forward? The crucial thing for you to do right now, they're saying, Gina, is to feel your emotions. But what did I say you have to do to feel your emotions? You have to accept them. How do you accept them? You stop lying to yourself. So one of the things that you're not being 100% honest about when it comes to this connection is you have not found peace yet. You haven't found compassion when it comes to this situation. There are still some very heavy and draining emotions that have not yet been brought to the surface. Binding energy to your current person is deception, and clarified by numbing and release. It is absolutely essential for you not to numb these emotions anymore. It is absolutely essential for you to have that moment of release. Cry, scream, beat up the fucking tree outside, like hit a punching bag. tell Spirit, honestly, if you have to, say, Spirit, scream, what the fuck, Spirit? Like, why do you continue to hurt me? You can blame Spirit if you want to, right? You can even blame him. Spirit, why does this continue to happen? Why do you continue to hurt me? Why can't I just be happy, right? If you need to, but open that space for you to be honest about how you feel. Even if that means like you feel like it's someone else's fault, if you feel like Spirit isn't looking out for you, if whatever it is, but they need you to open a space for yourself to accept how you feel so that you can have that moment of release, okay? Would you like to say something? I'm going to clarify one of these. I'm not going to clarify all of them.
So the final messages I got for you, be honest with yourself. All right, look into your heart, and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings, and they have been coming to you, and they have arrived.
So another thing that I'm hearing for you, Gina, is not only how we build our relationship with ourselves is by being honest with ourselves, but it's also by being honest with the people that we love. And for you, Gina, you have a habit of presenting yourself as, someone that's always in a good mood. And that is your thing, baby girl. Like, you are the one that's just always tries to influence positivity, okay? That is who you are. You are someone that just is a light. You're just lighthearted in your love. But not only do they need you to be honest with yourself, but they need you to be honest with the people that love you and that you love. So showing up in front of me, in front of Danny, in front of Kara, in front of your friends and your tribe, and being honest, okay? I don't feel good today. I am heartbroken today. I don't want to be here anymore. Whatever your truth is, know that you are safe to speak it around the people that love you, okay? And what I just heard too is we can't always take that pain from you. We can't always soothe that heartache, but we can always hold that space for you and hold you when you are upset or when you're angry, or we can always hold that space for you.
So being honest with yourself, work through the 5 stages of grief. If you need to know what those are, you can Google it, and rise. It's time it's show time. You've asked for this. When you do work through that and be honest with yourself, the Get Grounded card came out. Connect with nature. By doing that, being honest with yourself, you're bringing yourself back down to earth. You're bringing yourself out from the etherics and saying, look, this is what's before me, okay? And how I perceive this issue is what the next things that I'm going to be going through. You don't have to perceive this issue as a good, bad, right, or wrong thing. It could be a good thing. And if you perceive it as a good thing because the next is coming, then that's what's going to manifest, right? Cleanse and Detoxify was the next set of cards that came out with the Unbound card. Unbound, unbound, forever unbound. You are free. You are a sovereign soul. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you deliver life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrows at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Unbound. Unbind yourself from this situation. This is for your greatest good. And then once you're there, right, listen to what Spirit has to say. Be sensitive to the vibrations that are coming towards you. There are hints coming towards you that are going to guide you to your destiny. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desires' manifestations. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen and break the chain, Gina. Break the chain. And ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future, all that you have called in is coming to pass. So just be still.
Gina, you said thank you, doing it the right way from now on. Baby girl, you've been doing it the right way all along. Just because it didn't work out doesn't mean it wasn't the right way. It was the right way for you because it allowed things to come to the surface so that you could see them. And without these chain of events happening the way that they did, you would have never been able to see what was holding you back. You would never been able to see your wounds or your patterns, okay? And the final message that I have for you is under your current energy. Page of Cups with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And on the card, I don't know if you can see that. Do I have it? So it's a girl walking, what are they called? Tight ropes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over Niagara Falls.
And the Two of Pentacles is on the traditional tarot. It's the guy, and he's got the two pentacles, and he's juggling. And what I'm hearing from this is with the messages of love and the balancing act in the reverse, they're wanting, and this is all under release your ex, shadow work, and purge. Purge that need to reach out to this person. Don't do it, right? If you've already made the decision to walk away, honor your decision, okay? Or if it has been divinely placed, this person walked away from you, honor that, right? Embrace it. So the final message that I'm getting for you is don't go back and forth. Maybe if I say this, then he'll change. Maybe if I, tell him how I feel, he'll change. Maybe if I do this, he'll remember how much he loves me. Maybe if I make him jealous, he'll remember how much he loves me and he'll come back. We don't want him to come back if he can't show up right? So purge that need to maintain control. It's time for you to surrender. It's time for you to surrender, baby. Like, it's time for you to surrender. Finally surrender your control. Trusting in spirit, trusting in the divine, that everything is happening for your highest good, and purging and relinquishing the need to reach out, or relinquishing the need to go back and forth between I'm okay and I accept this, and being bent all out of shape and feeling like you can't go on without this person, right? I even sent Nick and Dell a video on addiction a week ago and got a bad message. That was enough. And if there's anything that I can tell you as someone that has been addicted, is it does not matter how much I love you. If I don't want to do it, when it comes to an addiction, I'm not fucking doing it. And that's anyone that is... anyone I've ever met that's ever been addicted. It doesn't matter how much, even if you have a kid, if your mom, your dad, your friend, your sister, your brother, your boyfriend, no amount of love that you feel for someone else is gonna be able to be the reason for them to not go into their addictions. They have to want to do it themselves, and that's the only way I know of or have ever heard of.
Period.
So that's what I got for you, love. I hope you enjoyed your messages. I think some really, really beautiful messages came out for you. Mm-hmm. And thank you for letting us read for you. Our sister, we love you. Gina, you know how much I love you.
Heart goes out to you. It's always darkest before the dawn.
Okay. Chrissy, you are up, love.
Lay it on us, Chrissy.
Beautiful, Aaron. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, Kara. Me too. Me too, girl. Me too. And Gina, we all believe in you, and you have such a solid support system. And don't be afraid to access your resources, embrace your resources. Chrissy, what steps are to be made to the full moon? Activities during, what do I focus on?
We're going to be, Chrissy's a part of the mentorship program. We're going to be sending you out some homework to do for the mentorship full moon ceremony that we're going to be doing. Oh, we got to call it something.
Well, it ain't got to be homework. It can be soul work. It can be,
there you go, soul work.
Fun work. It can be anything but fun. Homework with that shitty ass negative connotation with it. Okay.
All right. Sorry. So releasing all the negative things, negative connotations going into the full moon.
But that's her question, honey.
Yeah, I know. We're going to be giving you definitely some tools. We see your question there, and we'll pull some cards on it. But I know I just wanted to speak to it. It's making that list of things that no longer serve you in your life, right, on this new journey that you've embarked on, and bringing that list with you on Friday is definitely something that I would do, because we got some really good stuff for you coming on Friday.
I didn't know bunnies gave licking kisses. That is so cool and makes them even fucking more awesome. This is so weird. The chat there is like completely different from my chat. It's weird. It's so weird. Okay, so okay, I feel like these.
It's time to go within and pull out all those things, like I was saying.
Well, see, I get a different message from that. The Hermit for a full moon, I wouldn't necessarily suggest going within to figure out what you need to release. Spirit is going to show you, or have shown you, or have things play out in your life for what you need to release. You're already going to know or have a gist of what it is that you need to let go of, right? Especially, and if you have any doubts, now is a time when there's still time until the full moon. If you have any doubts for what it is you are to surrender or let go of, ask Spirit for a sign. Say, Spirit, if I need to let go of, I don't know, my current relationship, or I don't know, whatever it is you might want to release. If I need to let go of my current relationship, show me a bunny rabbit sometime. And they will show you a bunny rabbit, whether that be outside, on something on Facebook, like, somebody will send you a bunny, something. You will, they will send you the answer to your question.
So the Hermit card is showing you those things that aren't empowering you, right?
This is a 40.
That needs to be released. The Strength card in reverse underneath the Hermit card is saying just that. Whatever isn't strengthening you needs to go.
Steps are to be made
in order to allow great love to come up and fill those voids. So what they're doing is not really taking action outwardly, but taking action inwardly. Seeing the victory that's to be had is within, and taking stock of what doesn't serve you on this new journey that you're embarking on. Clarity will be given to you this week, like Brooke was saying, in order to show you what is not in alignment with you at this time, what doesn't align to your passions, what doesn't align you to the path that you want to take moving forward with the King of Wands in reverse. All these things will be revealed. Just stay in and be still. Temperance card in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, and then the 2 of Cups. You know, allowing Spirit to, and giving that space for them to work and show you and guide you through this time. And then making that list, or not necessarily having to make the list, but acknowledging that, okay, well, I see all these things that I want to release into this moon coming up, and I'm going to give them up. And then really it's doing a ritual, right? Showing Spirit that you are fully invested in this release that's coming up of those things that aren't serving you on your path, that are just holding you down or holding you back from your awaited fate, and choosing only love to fill those spaces.
And if you are free Friday at 9, whether it is in the live coaching with the Journey to Your Weighted Fate mentorship people, or whether it is live on Danny's channel, we're going to be doing a ritual with you guys. Okay?
So bring those things to be offered up, and we're going to do some pre-offerings beforehand, and then we've got a beautiful ceremony to kind of give that up to you. So that we're working on it now. So that's this message that I got.
Okay, so Chrissy, what I pulled on, what do I need to focus on until the 6th? So for your current energy, I feel like you have been considering or wondering or debating in your mind whether the relationship that you're in, I guess, she in a relationship, right?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah.
Like, I looked at you like that because I know you didn't even attempt to answer the question.
I think so.
But anyways, because your current energy is past life relationship, and it was in the reverse. So I was getting the feeling that you're like back and forth. You're like, is this really real? Is this really something I should hold on to? Is there love here? You know, do I let go? Do I hold on? Is kind of how I feel. And then clarifying that as passion. And, you know, these two people are very passionate about each other, right? Very passionate about each other. And I feel like there is a very sexual relationship that you have with this person, or you want it to be. It could be that you want it to be. Maybe you are considering or debating this relationship because there used to be so much passion, so much love, so much intimacy, so much...
She let him go today.
Oh. See how ours isn't like that?
I know, because it's gimping out. That's been fucking up all night.
By the way, did you see me push that bug and fucking blood went everywhere on the table? Like,
yeah,
Jesus.
It's been chewing on you. I thought I'd stop that from happening again.
Alright, hold on. I'll let him go today. So, now that makes sense. Past life relationship in the reverse. So, the relationship... Yeah, okay, so the relationship that you were in is currently in the past.
Karmic relationship.
Because you said, it is time for me to allow my heart and soul to sing with joy. It is time for me to be in a relationship with someone that shows their passion for me, that kisses me. Like, maybe you didn't even get kissed by this person that you were with, you know, that wants to have sex with you, that enjoys just touching you and like feeling your body. There's something to do with just like, I feel like you've been, instead of emotionally neglected, and I feel like there's some of that into play too, but I feel like you've been physically like neglected when it comes to love and intimacy. And you said not no more, okay? So, influencing energy is codependency, and pay attention to the red flags. I feel like that's came up for you before. So what I'm hearing is, like, don't rush into anything. If you did let go of this person, allow yourself some time and some space. Allow yourself some space to, for one, truly release that energetic cord, truly release the emotional attachment, you know. Just give yourself some time to see how Chrissy is with Chrissy. Sit in your own energy without anyone else being the gosh, she farted again, y'all. Like, I'm trying to give the messages, but my fucking tongue tastes like turd. And I can't even. Ooh, my. Ella, please stop farting. You about to get kicked out of the room.
Yeah, I think it's time.
I can't with this dog, y'all. I'm so done getting farted on.
Well, I'll take care of that.
Poor thing. I feel bad kicking you out, Ella, but damn!
I don't feel bad at all.
I mean, can't nobody breathe in here. Chrissy, I'm sorry your reading was interrupted, but I literally choked on a fart, so, like, I'm sorry. Okay. So, Chrissy, for whatever reason, hold on. You said, nope, never kissed me. Good night, Gina. I love you. I love you. Good night. Hope you sleep good. Thanks, Kara. Okay, Chrissy. For whatever reason, your influencing energy, the energy that is currently influencing you from the divine or the universe, is codependency, and pay attention to the red flags. So this could either be a warning about someone else, or I feel like it has something to do with your energy as well, some kind of codependency. And the reason I cautioned you to take your time is because I don't want you, or, you know, Spirit is guiding me to tell you to, you know, just take some time so that you can really get comfortable with being in your own energy, whether that's good energy or really heavy energy. I don't need any fucking body, because I got me, you know what I mean? I can hold myself when I'm hurting, you know? I don't need someone else to throw my emotions onto, you know? But pay attention to the red flags. This could be someone that you're dealing with, or someone that you could be dealing with in the near future. And you did ask me, what do I need to focus on until the 6th, up until the 6th. So this is this week, Chrissy. This is what they're asking you to focus on. Okay, now this makes sense. So influencing energy for this upcoming week. You know, Spirit, I'm just saying, but you could have told me that earlier, so I hadn't been so confused. Sorry, me and Spirit needed a minute. Influencing energy is codependency, and pay attention to the red flags. This upcoming week, they're wanting you to pay attention to in places where you may be being codependent emotionally, physically, mentally, energetically. Where are you being codependent? Or, you know, just paying attention to the red flags as well. If you're talking to anybody, where do you feel like they're maybe being a little bit codependent? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this week, pay attention to how codependency has a play in this upcoming week. There will be some codependent tendencies or codependency that is surfacing for you to look at. So just be, you know, able to pay attention to the red flags. And binding energy to your current person or situation, bitch, you better. Okay, that's all I got to say, because this could be the one. Yes, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I don't always take that for verbatim, because you never know. you already met them part. That's what I'm talking about. I take that this could be the one part very fucking seriously, but this could be the one person, could be you and yourself. Okay. And then I got clarifying this could be the one, which is the binding energy to your current person or situation. This could be the one. And keep in mind, this is for this next week, right? This whole next week. All of this information is based on the upcoming week. Clarifying this could be the one is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Did you already go?
No, this is my ending.
Oh. Oh, I don't need these.
Yeah, I did a full spread. And then to end it, is it okay if I go?
Mm-hmm.
So to end it, I got opportunity to forgive. So there has been an ending, like you had stated. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness, regardless of the situation that you guys have gone through. And we will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Endings are happening. Gina went through an ending. You're going through an ending, but these things are serving your highest good. With the priestess, the high priestess card, right? How are you being called to step up and lead? And you've stepped up and got onto the mentorship program. We honor you for that. And that taking that leap, you go first, you axed your ex, and you're moving forward. The universe will catch up with you. Trust in that. Now, transformation, even though things may not look like they're transforming before your very eyes, give it some time. Transformation card was in reverse. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing does take some time, but it is a process, and honor the process. What is happening at this time is allowing you to see what boundaries are healthy, what boundaries were formed in anger or in, fear, and releasing those things. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So in place, do I need to create new boundaries that serve me from a higher vibrational perspective? And then you enact those things. Where are you being called to journey to? Journey to your weighted fate.
Oh my God, Chrissy, let me just say, girl, since the last reading and session you had with us, you literally have taken the two most influential steps that Spirit guided you to take. And fucking wow.
Yeah. That's
you
Chrissy
were very
fucking
unfulfilled in that relationship and the job. And wow, I'm really proud of you right now.
Now, journey to your weighted fate work for you?
Like, that's awesome, love. That is so awesome. And I'm so, honored to have been a part of your journey.
Mm-hmm.
And yet to come. So, final message I got for you for this week is a really pretty card, if I can get.
Chrissy says, I've done my homework.
Yes.
There you go.
Fucking right. Anyways, okay. Your final message is Tribal Spirit Dancer. The card meaning is let go, say yes to life. I feel like this is a confirmation. Say yes to life. Be daring. Dance to your heart's desire. Unfurl your wings and fly. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Tune into the rhythm of life. Laugh, explore, go beyond your predictable behavior. So, a challenge, Spirit is challenging you this upcoming week to explore in places that you have never explored before. Even if that means literally exploring, like going outside in the backyard and just going on a journey. Or maybe that means, going for a car ride and going somewhere that you've never been before. But Spirit challenges you to step out of your predictable behavior into, being unpredictable. When when something happens and you know how you would usually respond, or you catch yourself just automatically responding, like, okay, well, now I know how to respond differently and step out of, my predictable ways. So Spirit challenges you to go beyond your predictable behavior and explore. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Leave the dishes undone. Leave the dishes. Run outside in the sprinklers. Okay. Look, Chrissy, if you run outside in the sprinklers, I'm gonna need to see that. Okay.
She's gonna get bit by bugs.
Your native spirit wants you to know you are on the planet to be free. You don't always need to meet the expectations of others. If you're one of those people that when your friends call, or they know that they can expect you to come and do this when they ask you to do it, or they know that they can expect to, when they text you, you're going to respond, leave your phone. If you're one of those people that's always on your phone so people know that when they text you, the predictable behavior for you is to instantly respond, leave your phone. Don't respond for hours, right? So you're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary self. Of course, there are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to joyously fling your arms to the heavens and dance. So with what I'm hearing for, what's currently going on in the world, if staying home and, taking your stand and approach to what is going on currently in the world, if staying at home and taking your stance from home is usually your way, well, maybe this time just consider going to a protest. Consider, wearing some crazy clothes that make you stand out if black is normally a color that you wear all the time, right? Wear some bright ass colors. Match. They ain't even gotta make sense, right? Just do it just for the hell of it. Just for people to look at you like you're crazy because it's fun and then laugh at it, right? But if, a protest is something that you wouldn't normally do, go outside of your predictable behavior and just give it a shot. Give it a try. You never know who you might meet at that protest. And now, actually, that may be a really good idea for you, because now that you have released this person and this job, there is a huge wide open space open for this person that is the one to come into your life finally. So maybe that's something that you should really consider, is going to a protest, meeting some new people, and you never know what could happen, okay?
There's one on Friday in Thunder Bay.
Choose life on your terms. Clear out mental and emotional clutter. Move beyond those situations that you have outgrown. Don't accept the rules you have placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. This is your time. Don't delay listening to the rhythm of your heart and following your dreams. Beautiful.
Letting your freak flag fly high.
Yes. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Mm-hmm. Chrissy, way to freaking go, and congratulations. Shit about to get lit, girl. Oh. Okay, so let me check PayPal. Nope, we are good.
We are good.
Well, why? Baby, why'd you close the door? It's hot, but okay. Anyway. All right, that is it, you guys, and we are right on time, actually. So that worked out perfectly. Awesome. All right. Yes, well, thank you all for joining us yet again on another episode of Empress of Duality. I love you guys. I honor you guys. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support and always showing up for us and truly showing up for yourselves. If you need any other assistance from us, all of our offerings are in the description box. Plus, y'all know the people that are still left here are pretty much my vibe tribe. Hit me up on Facebook if you need anything, even if it's just someone to hold space for you, because I know that there's a lot going on. Okay? Hold on. Brooke, your hair looks great. The top of your head looks like you're wearing Gold layover crown. Oh, you know, I love when you be reading the colors now. Don't get me started. Kimberly. That's how her head looks like you're wearing gold layover crown. Cool. Chrissy, I love you. Kara, I fucking love you. Jennifer, I love you. Aaron, I love you. Jesse, I love you. I'm glad you were able to get into the chat tonight.
Love you, Christine
we
Bell.
missed you last time.
Love you, Lou. Love you, Mike. I know you're watching still.
Mike, I love you. Lou, everybody. Y'all know how much I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the abundance that you bring into our lives.
Kimberly.
And with that
Aaron.
being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. We will see you soon. Namaste, my friends, and Empress of Duality